Hello wizards, how are you doing today? Today I want to share with you about the inward journey, about the inner exploration, that there is a universe inside of you that needs to be explored because it's a big part of the spiritual awakening journey. You see, often what happens is when we are in our usual life, in our third density life, we are very externally focused. We are very externally oriented in a sense, and it is part of the 3D journey. It's part of the 3D exploration, and it is not something that is bad. But as we move forward in our spiritual awakening journey, in our spiritual growth journey, as you're ascending to higher stages of consciousness, you will often notice this, that there is a shift happening, that you are becoming more inward focused. You are paying more attention to yourself. You are trying to understand and decipher who you are. It has suddenly become the center point of your spiritual journey. What is essentially happening is you are exploring the universe inside of you, right? And this is what I want to share with you today, because this is such a beautiful and amazing thing, right? You see, as I mentioned, that in our usual life, we just explore the outside world, and from that third density perception, this idea comes that if you are to explore life, if you are to do anything in life, you always need to go outside. You need to always, explore the real world, travel, do the things, meet people, do the whole thing. Otherwise you are not exploring life. You see, spirituality and spiritual journey is essentially exploring life. That is what it is. You are exploring life. The more you explore life, the more you grow. The more you grow, the more you evolve. The more you evolve, the higher your chances are to ascend to higher stages of consciousness, right? Basically, it's all evolution of consciousness, right? But because when we are in our 3D patterns, because how the society has been majorly in 3D, this pattern has been rooted that if you are to explore life, you have to go outside, you have to do the whole thing. And maybe if you are going through your spiritual awakening journey, you have noticed that you are probably going through your hermit phase, that probably you don't want to go outside, probably you don't want to meet people, probably travel is not in your top list at the moment. You want to spend more and more time alone, more and more time with yourself suddenly. And probably you have also experienced some of the conflicts, right? That am I missing out on life? Am I missing out on exploring life? Is my growth somehow hampered? Is my time in life getting wasted because I'm spending so much time with myself? And this is why I want to share this with you, that there is a universe inside of you as much as it is outside of you. Rather, the whole thing is one universe coexisting together. Okay, now it's another topic though, but this understanding that there is a universe inside of you can shift a lot of things that has been going on, right? That is one of the things that we experience is, if I'm spending more time with me, is that going to be helpful in my spiritual awakening journey? Is that relevant? Is that part of the journey? And my answer is yes, it is part of the journey. Very recently, I explored the topic of the hermit phase in my YouTube channel. To watch that video, because there I covered a lot of things that we get to explore in the hermit phase. Probably I'll link it up in the card section here. And as I mentioned in that video, that the hermit phase is all about you understanding and learning your vibrational integrity, right? That is one of the things that we learn in the hermit phase, right? Similarly, the hermit phase and the phases where we find ourselves wanting to stay in solitude, spend more time with ourselves, not meet with people, not go outside for long periods of time, those are opportunities to explore the inner universe. You will see that the more time you spend with yourself, you will get to know not only yourself better, and this is really deep, okay? not only you're going to understand and explore and find out and discover a lot about who you are, about your own patterns, your own construct, about your own self, but in that understanding, you will also perceive and understand and explore the universe outside of you. Because as I mentioned, the universe inside and the universe outside, they are not separate. They are one whole universe, unity consciousness. This is something that I also explore in my programs, unity consciousness in my wizard initiation program. And this is fundamentals of wizard consciousness, learning unity consciousness, because inner exploration needs to happen. If you are to solidly arrive at higher stages of consciousness, you need to explore your inner world. And your inner world is not just about you. You will find out, if you are not already finding out, that the more you understand yourself, the more you understand others. Has it already happened? Have you noticed that the more you have recognized yourself, the more you can see why people act a certain way, why people behave in a certain way? Because the way the world is created is how you are also created too. You are like a wave in the ocean, similarly like other waves in the ocean, and the whole ocean is you, appearing to be creating different waves. So once a wave understands something about himself or herself, in essence, the wave has also understood a fundamental aspect of the entire ocean. So it also understands all the waves. You see? So when you are spending time, when you are taking the time to explore yourself, meditating, spending time understanding what is going on, healing yourself, transmuting your blockages, when you are doing that, you are also exploring the world outside of you without exploring it, physically speaking. Because one of the things that comes into our mind is that, oh, I'm not physically as active anymore, I'm not visiting places, not doing things, and so my growth is not happening. No, that is not the thing. If the energies about you are asking you to spend time with yourself, the growth is still going to happen, and the way it is going to happen is, as you're going to explore your inner world, you are going to perceive so much of the outer world also without expressively going out there and doing things. Okay? And this is why I wanted to share this with you, because many of us who are going through the ascension journey, the spiritual awakening journey, coming out of the dark night of the soul, we are spending more and more time with ourselves. And many times we experience those questions, right? That, am I doing things right? Am I crazy? Or am I missing out on life? No, you are not missing out on life. You are growing. You are growing still, and you are going to find the confirmation. So much of what I'm saying, the more you allow yourself to come in harmony with the processes that are going on with you right now, allow yourself to do the things that your energy wants to do with you, you will see so much growth will happen. It will reveal to you another version of you that is going to come out, and all of it will happen, right? Which the mind does not understand, like how it can happen. I'm doing nothing and things are happening. We need to do something, something creates something. Nothing cannot create something. That is how the mind understands. It's a very third density, perspective, because third density is all about causality, cause and effect. If there is no cause, effect cannot happen. But when we arrive to higher stages of consciousness, we understand nothing is what is the backbone or the source of everything. Nothingness creates everything. Like a painting happens over a blank canvas. Without a blank canvas, you cannot see a painting. You need silence to paint music on it. Without silence, music cannot happen. Nothingness creates everything. So when we allow ourselves to meditate, when we allow ourselves to center, ground, be still inside, a lot of things then happens effortlessly. So this is a confirmation from me to you. Allow yourself to come in harmony with the processes that are active right now in your awakening journey. and know that they are working out perfectly, and allow yourself to go where your intuition is guiding you to go. Go where your higher self is asking you to go. Soon a lot of things are going to be shown to you, which is going to be amazing. Okay, so I hope you have enjoyed this topic, and if you want to explore more about your inner consciousness, I am hosting a free 90-minute Zoom masterclass training session this Saturday, where I'm going to be sharing with you how your divine guidance system works, right? And how to pay attention to the signal of your divine guidance system so that you can harmoniously navigate your spiritual awakening journey and ascend to higher stages of consciousness. If you want to know more about it, if you want to learn from me directly, do attend my free masterclass. It's going to be happening on this Saturday. The link to the sign up page will be present in the description of my video. Visit the sign up page and sign up for my masterclass. In the masterclass, you'll get to ask me questions. I'll get to answer your questions, and I will also introduce my 4-week wizard initiation program, which I'm developing right now, for which you are going to get a special discount, right? So I hope you have enjoyed this video, and if you are somebody who is going through the hermit phase of the spiritual awakening journey, which I mentioned in this video, then do watch this video, which will appear on your screen here. You'll learn what the hermit phase is all about, right? So have fun, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.